Trump tweeted on January 27th, the Democrat-controlled House never even asked John Bolton to testify. That's not true, is it? That's a lie. House Democrats did request John Bolton testify, and he refused on the advice of the White House.
Okay, well, listen, I think this is actually, I think, Mehdi, a very good example of where the detractors of the president will automatically call it a lie because they want to assign the most nefarious possible intent. The president's saying that they weren't asked. The way I take that is what he means clearly is that he wasn't subpoenaed. And
so
the way that
you have to change his he didn't say that, though. He said the Democrat House never even asked. If I'm reading that as a Trump supporter, I'm like, wow, the Democrats never asked John Bolton. He has misled the people of America.
And he should have been more precise. He should have been more precise.
You're saying he should have been more precise. I'm saying, why does it happen so often? He said in October, Republicans were not allowed to ask questions during the House depositions. Not true. The president's lawyer, who doesn't have the same precision problem, I'm assuming, as the president, told the Senate last week that House Republicans were not allowed in the room where depositions took place. That's a total lie, Steve. You know 48 Republicans on 3 committees had access to that room. Many of them asked questions. So Trump and his lawyers, again, misleading the American people.
Well, regarding his lawyer saying that, I mean, look, you'd have to ask him what he meant. I assume what he meant was the president's counsel, and he said Republicans
No, Pat Cipollone said very specifically, sorry, Steve, not even Mr. Schiff's Republican colleagues were allowed into the skiff. That is a lie, plain and simple, is it not?
Well, it's at least a mistake. But again, I don't speak for Mr. Cipollone.
From the president's White House counsel in the middle of a Senate trial in prepared notes?
The president's legal team was not allowed in, and that is significant, by the way, and unprecedented.
But, Steve, he should have said that. I agree with you. He could have said that, and that would have been true. He said not even Mr. Schiff's Republican colleagues were allowed into the skiff. That is not true. Can we both agree that's not true, at least?
Look, again, I don't think it was precise. When you talk about hours and hours and hours of life
that's not true, you fall on imprecise. Okay, fine, fair enough.
No, but Mehdi, this is important. Here's why I say imprecise rather than a lie, because I believe the spirit of it is correct, just as I believe the spirit of what Trump said when he said that they didn't ask Bolton to testify.
That's a convenient get out, but unfortunately, facts matter, and that is not factually true. Let me ask you this one. Trump's lawyer, Jay Sekulow, said the president's team was denied the right to cross-examine witnesses in the House. That is a lie, too. The House Judiciary Committee sent a letter inviting the White House to participate, to cross-examine, and the White House said, no, we don't want to be part of this charade. They turned down that offer. So it's a lie to say in the Senate that the White House, the president, had no right to cross-examine witnesses in the House. That's just not true.
You know, I'm unaware of that letter. Sorry. So that one, most of these issues I have knowledge and I've done my homework on. That issue, I don't know of that letter that they sent.
And what about the president saying, this one you know about, because he said it many, many times. He's been told this. Trump says again and again, he said it in Davos. He said the U.S. is, quote, the only country providing assistance to Ukraine. Nobody else is there, he said. European countries aren't contributing. That's a lie. The European Union and other European institutions have spent, they've spent more than $16 billion supporting Ukraine since 2014, more than the United States has. Yet Trump constantly keeps telling this lie.
No, look, again, it's not a lie, particularly when we look at lethal aid to Ukraine.
The U.S. is the only... No, that's not what he said. With respect, Steve, you're right. The United States is providing lethal aid. Obama didn't. I agree with you. Trump is right about that. He said the U.S. is the only country providing aid. Germany, France have not put up money, he said. That is false. You know they have.
No, I don't believe they have regarding lethal aid. I don't think Germany or France has.
That's not what he said. He wasn't talking about lethal aid.
But I don't believe
Sorry, he wasn't talking about legal aid.
Mehdi,
oh, my word.
But, Mehdi, here again...
Come on, Steve, you cannot keep reinterpreting his statements to protect him.
No, but look, why can I not reinterpret? Yet you can always reinterpret everything he says.
I'm not reinterpreting anything, Steve. I've literally read the quote to you.
And you assign...
Hold on, let me read the quote to you.
You assign the most nefarious possible interpretation
asking you for a motive.
Every single time.
You can deal with it. I'm just facts. Nobody else is there. That's not my interpretation. I'm literally reading the president's words. Quote, nobody else is there. He's not referring to lethal aid. You can look up the whole transcript.
Right.
We're talking about aid to Ukraine. That is not true. Can we just agree that's not true? You can say it was a mistake. I can say it's a lie. But we both agree it's not true.
No. Look, what's important there is what the president means. And what he means is that when it comes to lethal aid, that really matters, that the United States has taken the lead. And I think that's important. This president speaks in a way that is not lawyerly, that is not scripted. All right, it's part of his appeal.
Not true.
Is
he
his
speaks in a way where he says things that aren't true. Let me give you one last one on this. One last one. You say precision. Trump said Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell called his phone call with the Ukrainian president, quote, the most innocent phone call that I've read. McConnell, a Republican, said he has no memory of saying that and he never had a phone call with Trump to discuss the phone call. He just made it up. The president's own precision. He just made up a phone call.
How do you know that? I have
because Mitch McConnell said that. So Mitch McConnell's lying?
You don't know that, Mehdi.
So hold on, Mitch McConnell's lying.
Mitch McConnell, he could have forgotten. I don't know. You'd have to ask Mitch McConnell. But the idea here again, but my point, Mehdi, is once again, you assume...
Because he has a track record of saying multiple things that aren't true. You can't hide behind imprecision when he makes up a phone call.
Things happen in my life that I don't remember, and that doesn't mean that they didn't happen. Okay, I forget about things too. It's very possible that he forgot. But here again,
I mean, Steve, he also said the Boy Scouts called him up to say he gave a great speech. The Boy Scouts said there was no phone call. Sarah Sanders admitted there was no phone call. We could go on this all day. Let me just move on. We're not going to agree on this. I've given some examples. You've given your responses.